What's up, y'all? I gotta say, man, times are looking nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, despite all the bullshit in the world, bro, and I go on social media and all I see is non-stop, like, just depression, brother. And sometimes I see cool shit, but my emotions have been going up and down like a roller coaster. I want to tell y'all something, bro. New kings are being born. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of Hinduism. I believe in reincarnation. A lot of smart, glorious people are gonna be here, and they're coming back to life. Holy shit, guys. If you think the world is going to go down one route where robots, AI just takes over and controls all of us, no, 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 no. Bigger things, bigger plans, more beautiful women, smarter men, leadership qualities. Whoo! It's going to get crazy. I'm not going to lie, guys. I had a video planned, right? I was on YouTube and I spent all day on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter. But I seen a video of a dude on YouTube. He has 600 subscribers, no promo, no nothing. Maybe he did promo, I'm not sure, but about 600 subscribers, and he got more views than me, right? But he can barely articulate his sentences, and he talked very slow, and he would say the same things over and over again. And he talked about how he worked at Home Depot, and he's looking for a new job somewhere else. And I'm more of an educated man, an academic, a scholar, but I don't want to belittle him. But he wasn't the brightest person, the smartest person. But I felt empathy for him. I felt sympathy for him, and I was like, you know what? I'm supporting him. I think I subscribed to him. Then I saw another girl who had a hard accent on English, and she was trying to make it as a YouTuber, and she put in way more effort than me. I just hit record. This girl is having edits, B-roll footage, random things popping up on the screen, and I just sat there and I'm like, damn, bro, like people really paid so much attention to the craft, but most people are here for the message. You know what I mean? And she had a hard accent. I couldn't watch it. I couldn't finish the whole video. And the dude that was talking before, talking about he was gonna do this, try to find a new job, whatever. I can only get through like 40% of the video before I rage quit. I still dropped to subscribe, but I couldn't handle it. And I had to talk about this shit, right? So as we progress to society, we're gonna have majorly dominant languages in the world. You have Arabic, Mandarin, English, whatever, French, whatever it is. Guys, if we all just came together and said, you know what, English is English, we're all gonna speak English, let's do this shit. Your culture would still be there. Your mother tongue would still be there. You can learn multiple languages. But oh man, you were at such a disadvantage when you have a hard accent and you try to come to the first world, and that's where the money is. That's where war, all this stuff, all the prizes, the glory, that's where the world is. But man. I can't be fucking with these people that don't speak proper English. I want to support you, but I can't do it. So I was thinking, somewhere along the way, maybe 60 years from now, 50 years from now, democracy is nice. But I like a little bit of democracy with another pathogen known as socialism. Now, socialism has failed in other countries, and I understand that, but they weren't the brightest, and there was a shit ton of corruption left and right. But man, it was happy times, good vibes, dancing in the street, celebrations everywhere. You know what I mean? Until it all went to shit. I think we can try it again one day. Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna run for prime minister or president and change my country upside down. No, 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 no. I'm saying these other countries have to make the motion and the step. Now, you don't have to conform to what I'm saying in my society and losing your little culture, assimilating a little bit, but you are at a disadvantage, my friend. If I, a moderate person, a liberal, cannot sit through your content and watch the whole video to get intrigued or involved in, engaged in, majority of the world that has ADHD, racism, bigotry, whatever it is, you don't stand a chance. As soon as you open your mouth, it's gonna be bye bye and they close the video. You don't stand a chance. And that is the sad, real world that I'm telling you. So you can get on board, you can learn the language, start it up in your community, start it up in your countries. It takes a few generations for shit to start popping off. And then we will have a more beautiful world, a less judgmental world. But I am telling you guys the honest truth. And you can judge me, you can unsubscribe, whatever it is. There's only so many people that I fuck with. And I'm telling you this, it goes for girls, it goes for love, it goes for whatever. There are some girls that I've been attracted to, and I'm like, damn, I wonder what she's like. I wonder what she's like. I wonder what she's like. Come to find out, this girl does YouTube. The moment she opened her mouth, oh my god, no accent or nothing, good English. But the moment she opened her mouth, I just wasn't attracted to her voice, and I said adios. It is what it is. And I know. We don't go on YouTube looking for love, looking for the hottest people. Hey, I don't know why you're here. I'm not hot, but I'm just look at life, and I'm like, you know what? I can make money off this shit. You can make money off this shit, and people will listen. People watch trash television. They will support you and they will listen. But fuck, it is so hard when you're at a disadvantage. And you come from these little countries that have 5 million population, 20 million population, 30 million population, compared to 8.1 billion. And the majority of the world speaks English. The power players speak English. Now, it's your choice if you want to say, you know what, I'm sticking to my culture. I don't want to be a king of the world, a queen of the world. You will never be a king or queen if you can't speak English. That's a fact. I don't care what area you're from. I don't care what family you're from. Maybe you're already an established queen or king watching this. Who knows? Maybe the royal family will watch this. But they'd probably approve. They'd probably approve of this stuff. I just want to put it out there. I'm edging towards socialism because, fam, I don't believe you should be at a disadvantage. But inherently, to my core, I cannot reject who I am. I will not support every single person that comes across my feed begging for donations, begging for money, talking about this, getting on the grind, giving life advice when he can barely speak English. It's just a little bit weird to me. But I'm not saying not all the wise people can arise from that situation of being ESL. There are some wise people that I follow. But holy fuck, it is a judgmental world. And I want you guys to understand, when you press record, it is going to be on the internet forever. And you can learn from people. You can learn from watching English videos and English YouTubers. You can learn their language. You can talk like them. You can mimic them. You can learn from them. And that's what I would do. I would follow a whole bunch of people that are literate, peaceful, not swearing. And I say, you know what? I'm going to learn English this way. And I have Duolingo as well. I don't have it, but I say if I was you, if I was ESO, whatever, I would have Duolingo. And I would apply myself every day to lose my accent. I'd apply myself. You see, all over comedy, the Indian accent is made fun of. The Chinese accent is made fun of. The Australian accent is made fun of. The British accent is made fun of. Ridiculous, I know. But I'm not saying everyone follows under those lines. You know, there are some hot girls that I've talked to in the past, albeit customer support, but some Australian woman, oh my god, accent sounds beautiful. British woman, accent sounds beautiful. But holy fuck, there are some accents, like I'm talking about like some deep Scottish type of accent. It is hopeless. Like the accent is so strong that you might need to go on disability or collect welfare. Like I'm not even trying to diss, brother. Like there's some shit I can't even understand. And I wonder when we build AI, how AI is going to interpret these hard accents. If you can't even talk to AI, what makes you think you could talk to a person? It's going to be ridiculously hard to understand you. You know what I mean? And you just have to practice. Now, I know some people are born with accents, but I would advise you, when you have a kid, when they're growing up, to put them in a proper English nanny trained school or daycare. Proper English. It'll go a far way. But yeah, guys, I'm just saying, I'm making a video up. There's nothing like post-nut clarity, brother. And I feel like I'm on top of the world and I can talk for ages and hours and trillions of years about how great I am. Post-nut clarity is where the mother lode is. You know what I mean? Pun intended. I have great things on the way for this channel. The YouTube promo is almost done. We're averaging about 15 views per hour without a promo, which isn't bad. But man, I am a spammer at heart. I want to upload my mind toward to the internet because there's some people I'm looking for. Now, out of 8.1 billion people, am I expecting to be the next Mr. Beast and have 8.1 billion or 8.2 billion subscribers? Absolutely not. There are some people I do not want to be friends with at all. Racists, bigots, misogynists, transphobes, homophobes. I don't care about y'all. I don't want you to watch my videos. But some people will still watch me and they'll still hate watch me. But I don't really care about that. There are some people I'm looking forward to calling family. Family. In my life, I have my mom, my dad, my brother, my cousin, and a friend. 5 people to myself. I look at the world and I say, damn, it's gonna be a lonely motherfucking world because I am so real. And if a real nigga like me can lose so much family, so much friends, so much everything, what hope do you guys have? And I tried reiterating this before, right? You have friendship, you have bonds, and you bond over things like shopping, video games, whatever, cooking, friends, cleaning, love. But if you remove all those things and you divulge into philosophy, most people will not meet you in your mind or your heart. They are just using it for a convenience to kill time. Most people will not be there for you when you're in the hospital crying, or when you're going through a mental health crisis or whatever it is. You will not get visited. Most people will not care. They'll think, "Hey man, get better soon," and a text message is enough. When you pass away, when you die, they'll comment RIP on your Instagram post, and they'll go back to smoking weed, drinking alcohol, playing video games like nothing happened. I wanted to institute a day of mourning because I don't want people to lose their humanity and be desensitized to death and say, you know what, it's another day, another person dies, it is what it is, brother. I'll enjoy the time that I have with you. I don't like that mindset. I don't like that mindset at all. But most people aren't doing anything to legitimize their legacy into this world. They're not making YouTube videos, they're just making clout videos, trying to chase the algorithm, and they lose their authentic self. Now, if you make a hologram version of me, a cloned AI version of me, goddamn, it's gonna be real as fuck. Because it's gonna have all my authenticity on my YouTube videos. I don't need a script. I don't need a book to read off of. Look at these YouTubers. You know what they're doing right now? They read books, and then they come back with jot notes like it's high school or university, and then they go turn on the camera, and they say, you know, you guys should do this, and they basically reiterate what the author did in that book, but in their own words. We don't need regurgitation. We don't need that bullshit. But so many people are falling for it. They just go to the libraries, read these books on self-help, self-improvement, and all this shit, and then regurgitate it in their own words, or they put it in chat GPT, read a script, and that's it. You call that content? No one will remember you. You will not have diehard fans. Like when I Show Speed pops out, right? Hundreds of fans chase him. They love him. They love who he is. They're not trying to destroy him. Maybe some of them are a little bit racist. They're haters watching too. You know, a little bit of hate going on with that racist stuff. Bananas and watermelon and all that bullshit going on in the stories. But they love him for the most part, and they support him. Does he make the greatest music? It's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna judge him. He can learn. He can move on and learn. He can be pretty great. He has a following, and he keeps it, you know, clean. He keeps it clean. It doesn't talk about drugs, murder, and violence, all this bullshit. He keeps it clean, guys. He keeps it clean. Just video games, music, big booty girls, and that's what he loves. I'm on the other hand. I talk about the vile shit. I talk about gang shit all the time. I talk about this, I talk about that. That's what I want to die with. I want to be known for that type of shit. So when you come over here, sometimes I might be talking about Crips, Bloods, whatever the fuck it is. I come from the soul, my brother. I have nothing to hide from the world. And I hope when you go on the internet, you will learn about that shit. You learn about that shit. So I'm proposing this change in all online games. For example, I played a game of 5 versus 5 on Counter-Strike. There's one dude I really wanted to talk to, just to chill with him and see if he wants to be friends. I sent him a friend request. I don't know if he'll accept it, but I wanted to have a voice comms type of thing with him. So if I could right click his name or add him as friend or whatever it is, and just have a preset that says, I want to chill with you. I want to know what you like. I want to know what's in your mind. What's your thoughts on these topics? Boom, 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 boom. And if he's like me, hey, that's all the power to him, brother. We're gonna be great friends. If he's not like me, friend request denied. And I would like that type of friendship to happen, where it's like you can have presets and frequently asked questions on your Steam profile, on your Xbox profile, on your PlayStation profile, so people can understand who you are as a person. But I also say, I am not just my political mind, my opinionative mind, my theoretical mind, my academic mind. I am the heart of a human being. I come peacefully. Accept me, embrace me, love me. Thank you.